What's going on, guys? I actually heard a lot about this stock, RYCEY, Rolls-Royce, whatever it is, and I actually was running some targets on this thing, and I actually like it. Looks pretty good. So I had a target, and I gotta try to find what this targeted move was and why. But we had a MACD cross on the 4 hour here. Obviously, this is showing some pretty fucking high shit. I don't know why that happens. Maybe it was a reverse split. So let's go off of this here. You know what? I kind of want to put a support box there. From this right here, straight across and down to, I'll probably go down to here. Okay, so this is something I've been watching here. This looked like a very nice bull flag, and still does. Let me see how we're looking. It could be a pennant though too. So if we do this, like that, and we kind of ignore those two wicks, but we're just going to keep our box there so that we can see exactly what is going on. You can actually see that although this could be a slow mover here, you have a very, very nice bull pennant right here. So this breakout target, I'm going to do a conservative one because we could go all the way down here, but I'm going to base it off of this right here and say that our move out of here, we just broke out. Let me put this up here at the breakout target here, and it looks like it's going to touch this 100 EMA on the 4 hour. Now, of course, this is going to move down here, so you got to look back at it on your own. It could be at $1.96. It could be at $1.92. It's hard to say exactly when it does get there, but this looks pretty good to move up, and it just had that breakout too. Let me just redo that real quick so we can see what the support that we want to continue to hold here. This had a nice 4 hourly close. How is the volume? The downside to it is this volume is so cut off here. So that's the only thing that kind of worries me, is that we don't have good volume here. Did we get a red TD9 flash or something? We do have one coming in here. So not, when would it be? At 1:30 tomorrow, you're going to get a TD9 flash. So you might be able to run up here and potentially test. I might even move this support box a little bit, because we did find resistance right here. So I want to do this. So what we have to look at here is that we could come up here and test this $1.72 right here. And if we get rejected there, we'd have to be cautious of a potential rejection that could bring us back down into this pattern here. But if we don't, then we could be on our move and on our way to a very bullish breakout here, because it does look good. This is a confirmation here minus the volume, but we did have volume on this spike. So whether or not it comes up here and creates a falling channel or a falling wedge back down to this $1.62, or we flag out underneath it, that's something we'll have to keep an eye on later. Let me look at the 1 hour real quick. So it looks like we just had a 1 hour TD9 flash. And this right here was a very nice pennant here that it could have broken out, but it didn't, although it still could. And this break right here would be if it breaks out here, would actually be a move to, and I'm going to give you two different targets here. Could be a move to $1.75, or if it's just a regular average pennant, which looks like a bull pennant to me. But sometimes these little guys like to just go off of the pennants, and they kind of ignore the moves. And that's only if we break here, because we don't have to break out. We can break down as well. But if we break here would be around $1.73, and then we know that we have resistance at $1.72, so that could be where we end up. And then if we broke down here, then we would come down and back test this right here between $1.65 and $1.65. And that still would be a bullish sign, because if you can hold this $1.65 here, even if you kind of roll down it a little bit and maybe create another W or something like that, that's a potential as well. So just keep that in mind. But to me, a back test wouldn't be a bad thing. And if you don't back test and you just continue breaking up, I mean, eventually you're going to have some small corrections here. But I think that while it's up here, why wouldn't it go test this other high again, right? That's how I feel. Unless it's just going to back test this, and that'll be enough reset to just take off and blast through this. But I'm feeling like we're going to get a bullish break from this. A bullish break from this. We'll have to see how it looks in the morning. If you look on the 5-minute, we might be able to get a little bit of a scenario. Okay, there you go. So on the 5-minute, you did get that break right there. So that right there, $1.69 would be, if you can hold that $1.68, $1.69, $1.68.8, that would be a beautiful break here. And it does look like the RSI wants to push it up here. So this actually is looking really, really good. So I just wanted to put this little guy on the radar, because I think that even if it does come up here and flag out, which would be amazing, right? Hover right underneath this $1.72, or hover right on top would be the most bullish case scenario. You saw that we have a $2 target here just based off of this right here. So that's what I wanted to do a quick video on here. I've been hearing some talk about it, and I did just look at it the other day, and I saw that beautiful pennant, and I said, wow, I got to get in on this. And then I didn't, and this rounding bottom was beautiful as well. So if you wanted to look at it, we could look at some other potentials, but I like the $2 target anyway. But if we wanted to look at this as, nah, I don't think I want to. I was going to say like a inverse head and shoulders or something, but what do you think? What would be the neckline? Well, this would be the neckline, right? If we did that, just because that beautiful rounding bottom. And this would have been the neckline here too. So if that was the inverse head and shoulders, would that be the neckline, or would it be? Nah. Well, either way, guys, I want to talk about one more potential thing. If this was the old high up here, $1.78, $1.79, then not, ignoring all of this other price action that could have been from another stock that merged with it or something. If you guys know anything about that, feel free to let me know in the comments. But this here, I would say, could be another scenario here. And we want to make sure these are perfect. Right there. Maybe like that or like this. Actually, I want to go like this. We're going to go like this. And we're going to say that that round that came down there was a fake breakdown here. And it rounded up and it got right back in here and it's heading right the hell out. So let's see if this breakout target is the same as this as this it's damn close. So we have a lot of targets calling for that $2 area here. And then one other thing we could do would be take a, I guess we could do that, yeah. Let's do a fib extension. Fib extension from this swing low to this swing high. Or actually, we should go from this swing high because we already know that that's a, then you could see some targeted resistance above. If you want to take a screenshot of that, go ahead. Those would be your levels that you would, there's that $1.78 lines up with this one. Above that, $1.89, $1.96, $2. And then obviously if you do break above this 100 eventually, then you have some levels above to go by. But yeah, I mean, that's my TA for this thing. Let me look at the daily and the weekly really quick. I mean, we still have room to go up here. We had a beautiful pump. There's your beautiful volume there. So right now, even though we had this beautiful break, your entry confirmation would be confirm support above, if you're not already in this and you're looking into it, confirm support above $1.73, and you'd want to see a nice break and a couple, maybe like a 4-hourly close with some volume above, or at least a 4-hour open and close above it. That's what I would say, just to 100% confirm it. I don't know how this thing moves as far as like, if it like will dump really quickly or what. I don't know how volatile it is. Doesn't seem that bad. Like when it moves though, it looks like it moves from like say $1.56 to $1.66. So yeah, I mean a pretty, it's not too bad. 10-cent moves and so yeah. Just wanted to put this one on the radar here, and for anyone that is in it, and they can kind of see my views on this. But I do have some good upside, and I'm looking like that $2 target is roughly where you guys are heading. And of course, it can go higher. That's just where I'm seeing right now. That's all I can go off of. I can't give you anything higher than that. But hope you guys like this video. Hit the like button, subscribe,